Excuse me, I'm just asking why you...
I've got no beef with you. I've got beef with people that throw very bad insults at me when I'm just walking around.
Hey, where is the logic in a man videoing an open man here? Everyone, public, where is the logic in an open man getting video?
Why did you call me a nonce?
Where's the logic?
You go around filming every homeless person in Manchester for no
Incorrect. Not done it for months, mate.
reason.
And I've made friends with some of your colleagues, you fucking lowlife.
It's not my colleague.
Try not to come into the city centre anymore. Saj from Kerala. Mate, can I get a... That copper who walked past isn't Saj from Kerala. I've got a mate down in London that I worked with. Very nice guy. Sorry? Mate, I'm filming myself. I'm filming my face, look. See? Have you got some info for me? Alright, You think that's trippy? Wait till I put it on widescreen. Oh! A double fisheye. Like that pilot out of Hot Shots with Charlie Sheen. What was... Oh, it makes me laugh. Here in the River Irwell, opposite, Manchester residents will know this is the Mark Addy, the former Mark Addy pub. Now, it was obviously all these curved archway units, and interestingly enough, when it got shut down a couple of years ago, they sabotaged the bridge. One sec, I gotta answer my phone. So they blew up the bridge over the River Kwai so that you can't get down to the Mark Addy. But I can see evidence. I went to have a look from above. There's people living in there, and not tidy people, mentally or physically. And no, it's a good spot. But I believe the river very recently came up to where that blue tarpaulin is, so maybe not the best spot. Yeah, the door to the Mark Addy has been well and truly, shall we say, opened. Don't know about that shutter, but that is bust. And let's see if I can deal with the reflection. My eyeballs seem to cut out window glare a bit better than the lens on this camera, but you can see the evidence of some very messy people living down here. There's old cigarette packs and beer cans and chocolate and clothes. Stockport. Good morning and welcome to Stockport. Like every other town city, they try and make you pay for parking. All the places have been privatized, everything's double yellows, traffic wardens twitching to ruin your day. But I don't pay for parking. It's bad enough I have to pay other things in my life. I'm not paying rent to place my car somewhere. Did I actually film that? Hey, what's the entropy of 124 years between friends? Well, I was wrong. Maybe it's flats, apartments, but there is certainly still a brewery here. I can smell it. Smell the beer. And it's pretty cool because it is right in the city centre of Stockport. Or shall I say town centre of Stockport. Malty beery goodness. Okay, I've managed to discern that I'm in the old town of Stockport, and we're just heading up to a church. Now, of course, the camera being two-dimensional, you're not going to see how steep this is, but yeah, it's quite steep. I love abandoned buildings. I don't know, I feel like there's abandoned buildings are transcendental objects pulling me towards them. It's like the future is sucking me in, because we all know that in not too many decades the whole West will look like this. Now, Ladies and gentlemen, time to start figuring out your post-apocalyptic skills, your foraging skills, your defense skills, your house building skills, your not going insane skills from all the propaganda. Let's head up, see what we see. I'm probably going to come back down again because I liked the street I was on. I do get triggered though by the, what you doing? What you doing? I'm like, fuck you. Is it exactly midday? Well, it is there. Okay, before we go, here's the oldest one by 3 years, 1694. Here lieth the body of Edward Thornley of Offerton. He died December 1711. I love this ancient font. Very cute market hall here in central Stockport. Very Victorian. You find me a viewer that doesn't like context, and I'll find you a Wall Street 20-something who doesn't like cocaine. Right. So we went up that little tight lane up to St. Mary's Church. 1694 was here. I slipped over here, and 1697 was there. Came round, we filmed the front of the market hall, and then we shot down the little hill again, down Rostranbrow. And we are in Stockport's regeneration area. This is the old town. This is the real old town. Now, it could it be worth it? No. Let's just say what we're going to do, guys. We're going to walk all the way along Little Underbank and see what they're doing. Winters. Some filthy statues. Let's have a look past the soldier and the sailor. Let's have a look at the bearded angel. That's a buff angel, guys. Don't mess with him. Always, and I'll be there forever and a day. Oh, don't turn it down. Think in the future, you know, they're going to look back at 2020, 2021 and say, hey, surviving the pandemic, surviving the lockdown, let's go and have a look at some house arrest shelter tours. But, let's look at some stats. Viewers love stats. Alright, so there's the big train line. The Eastern train line goes from Manchester all the way down to London. I'll come back onto that in a sec, but I just want to show you this abandoned building over here. This is like the biggest one in Stockport. Formerly the Primark. So grand, so gorgeous. I'd say early 20th century. And it was a Primark, and it was not even good enough for a Primark. Big abandoned building, and directly opposite, you know, scoring the very center, you've got this big, you can see again, early 20th century, very early 20th century. This is housing for workers, and again, from the ground floor abandoned shops to the roof, to the chimneys with plants growing out of them. It's all abandoned. Now, I've had a look at this plaza. There's an Art Deco 1930s thing here, what I think is a former cinema, or a theatre. It's got that cinema vibe. And it says, the Plaza Stockport, proud to be at the heart... Oh, look at that, I got it right. Proud to be at the heart of your community since 1932. Oh yeah, this is what I like. This is cool. Look at that. Imagine life back then. Imagine the prices. Imagine. Just imagine the people. Imagine the community. Look at that, looks like Gotham City with that Art Deco. Okay, I don't think it's been turned into flats. It's probably government funded still. And yeah, it's... Oh no, hold on. It's not a theatre, you're an event. I thought they were actors. They're people getting married. Pity it's all shut down. God, absolute death knell for everything. Look at the traditional, original theatre booth. The ticket booth, sorry. Amazeballs. Speaking of Gotham City, look at this bloody area. This is where is it? There you go. It says AD 1929. You know, that speech from Albert the butler, Michael Caine. But I think this bit was spoken by Jeremy Irons, another fantastic British actor. And I felt it myself. I think we all feel it in the modern world, trying to be, well, doesn't matter what gender, male or female, but trying to be a man nowadays, especially in the last 10 years, where every force is trying to take the family apart. Every force is trying to enslave you in like holistic approaches from governments and local authorities and health initiatives. That's not even mentioning the pandemic and the house arrest. People writing recently on my YouTube posts and my videos saying, oh great Charlie, complain, you want us to get mad. Well, what do you want us to do? Well, I think it's pretty clear that I try and walk the walk of what you're meant to be doing. Just speak, don't be silent, don't put your head down. Tell people to fuck off when they try and control you. Didn't expect that to happen. But you have to earn human rights bullshit, man, but you earn your place in the tribe. You earn your place in the community. Get yourselves the keys to the city. Go out, talk to people, express yourself on YouTube if you can. It's not for everyone. But in terms of what you should do, just say no to people, say no to things. Have I stopped working? No. Have I stayed at home? No. I've not even used hand sanitizer once. Not once. Although, for the interests of absolute honesty, I sometimes put the cuck mask on. Do you know why? Sometimes it's late at night and I'm in a state of mind that I am not interested in speaking to whichever exotic member of security from somewhere in the world who hasn't bothered to read the law about exemptions, wants to throw his balls in my face. Sometimes I just hide, but it's always late at night. So if one of you guys sees me wearing the cuck mask, it's to avoid security guards and to keep my mum happy. Where was I? Yes, Alfred's speech. And that's when it begins. The feeling of powerlessness, of not being able to do anything. That makes men hard. That makes men cruel. And I feel the energy, you know, I feel it. And the lockdown, the rules, the police turning up to arrest grannies for opening their shop in Edinburgh. 10 police turning up at a house party because 7 young people decided to sit around and smoke a bong together. When you're faced with a Leviathan that has maybe lost its mind, you have to turn to God. You have to turn to Jesus Christ. I'm not even taking the piss, guys. Tried and tested systems. Tried and tested systems of self-humility, of finding things important, of finding meaning in your life, and also meditating on the idea of Jesus Christ, who, let's be fucking honest, guys, the very best man who ever lived, who had the very worst thing happen to him. Put that in your YouTube pipes and smoke it. I don't care anymore. What were they fucking thinking when they decided to regenerate a town centre with these pieces of shit buildings? Read a great thing recently. After World War II, after the death camps, after men, women, little children, babies scratching at the walls and gas chambers by the million, you know, young 18-year-olds, you know, many boys from the same family, all sent off to die. Trenches, mechanized fighting, fucking infantry, Nazis, Italian fascists, Soviets. Americans getting involved. Death toll from World War II, what is it, 40 million? Fuck me, man. No wonder people got so, I guess, depressed. And then they built things like this. Hey, let's be brutal. Say goodbye to the past. Let's say goodbye. Let's say hello to the future. And that's what it is. People lost faith in tradition. Because all their beautiful tradition, all the nice German buildings, all the nice Italian buildings, all the nice London buildings, what did it lead to? It led to, oh my God, it's impossible to overstate how bad World War II was, or World War I. You can't overstate it. All the words, awful, terrible, really bad, really horrible. It's all correct. They do this in every failed town, satellite town around Manchester. They build these big, like, warehouse, purpose-built. You know, you got your branded restaurants, Wagamama's, Pizza Express, Zizzy, all sorts. And this place is called the Red Rock. The Red Rock, Stockport. Yeah, goodbye 20th century. It was fun. Okay, here's the back end of Stockport. Now what's very interesting, it's the River Mersey, I guess. Now, it's a big river, flowing very nicely, but look what they've done. A river is a great feature of any town, any city. And what have they done? See it flowing in that direction? Let's see, let's watch how it goes. Let's see all, what the fuck? They've covered up the entire river through central Stockport. Could have been a nice town. Some nice riverside restaurants, some cafes, some pubs, some riverside apartments. No! Hide that shit. Water equals life. Life equals wonderfulness. Just fucking hide it. They put that lovely river underground and this is what they built over it. Well, here's a advert. That's giving me the heebie-jeebies. Crudes 2. A new age. Evolution isn't for everyone. Now let's read too much into this. Let's put the tinfoil hat on. You've got your evolved, taller Anunnaks. And then you've got your useless eaters en masse, still knuckle dragging, considered chimps by the elite. And then it goes down. Evolution isn't for everyone. Check it out, Luke Lister, blacksmiths and fabrication engineers, family business since 1890. And our pussy response to the pandemic has forced them to close. Thanks. Let's check out all the broken windows at the back of this building. Interestingly, it's snugged under the archway there. The remnants of Victorian and Dickensian Britain are everywhere. If you're into abandoned buildings, come to the UK. Now that's just upsetting my OCD, having that bit of building jut out like that. Don't like it, guys, don't like it. Again, this is all part of the same abandoned big structure I've just been filming. Again, and why is it jutting out like that? It's annoying me. Here's the other side, guys, in the sun. Beautiful Manhattan style escape ladder. And hardcore razor wire all along the wall here to stop, I don't know, kids going in there and falling over and dying, but I guess it's mostly to stop young people who are not earning very much from setting up shop, squatting for free accommodation, because you can't have the local landlords not getting their £600–700 a month from the young impoverished people. God, listen to me, I'm starting to sound like some sort of fucking, well, I have a heart. Oh yeah? Fucking come on then! My favourite bit is the open sign. Whoa, you've not been brushing your teeth, Mr. Mini Cooper. Let's have a look at your cavities. Oh, look at that one. Some good plaque in there. Ah, a little buffing out, it'll be fine. Get it back on the road in a minute. Some men pushing an old Ford Focus. And the police car having a look. They've helped the lady, they've helped her out. Anyway, guys, you didn't think I'd come to Stockport without... What the fuck is this? Woo! Look at that metal. Bloody hell. Better not fall on my head. Anyway, you didn't think I'd come to Stockport without going to have a look at the Pyramid of Giza. Let's get a bit closer. Archways over there, city centre, Stockport. We've walked along the river, lovely river though it is. So much is abandoned, it's incredible. And you come along here and this is what they didn't want for the city centre, town centre people to see. Flowing water. Ooh, doesn't that look ominous with the dark clouds behind it? This, of course, is the pyramid at Stockport. I think it was built for the Cooperative Bank. So, cooperative obviously started in Manchester about 150 years ago, a workers' cooperative, a kind of union based upon socialist ideals. And now look, let's not beat around the bush. When you find out how workers were treated in the 1800s, 1900s, I would have joined the union, I would have been fucking Che Guevara, I would have Fidel Castro'd my way, because my God, just to give you some statistics for the working classes, for World War I, 1/4 of British men of military age that volunteered to fight were rejected due to malnutrition. Hooray! Only late 80s, 90s architecture can fuck up a pyramid this badly. And see what they're going for, but it's actually half a pyramid sat inside a carved out outer half pyramid. It's ugly. Muito, muito feio. Guys, we're in. Tried something new. Today I'm well shaved. Little side parting, little comb over. So I put the camera away, waved at the guy in the booth, said, "Good afternoon, how are you?" "I'm finally here," I said. The guy nodded at me and waved me through. But I think there's going to be another security guard coming up now, so we might get fucked over. Hiya. Hey, how's it going? Very well. Your colleagues waved me through. I'm just here to get a quick shot of the old pyramid, and then I'm just a YouTuber. Nothing to be worried about. I'm just gonna have a quick look.
Can't walk around the building.
No, I'm going to. I am going to.
You're not going to.
I am.
You're not.
What do you mean I'm not?
No.
Well, what?
Private property, you can't.
But I'm in here now already.
Sorry.
No, look,
I can't stop you from doing it outside the gate, but once you're inside in the property, I have to stop you.
But I'm already in.
I know, but it's more than your job is worth.
No, I know, but it's not a criminal matter, is it? It's an abandoned site. It's a civil matter.
It's not abandoned, size.
It's abandoned.
It's not abandoned, trust me.
It's abandoned. I can see it. I can see
They're
it.
doing some work.
But listen. Name's Charlie. Let's not fight. Let's not
I'm
fight.
not fighting.
Let's
No,
not
you
fight.
can't walk around, boss.
Dude, I'm not.
Don't make my job harder than it is.
No, I know, but
Please.
all I ask is please respect social distancing. That's all I ask. That's
Yeah.
all I ask for the
So I
virus.
asked you not to walk around my building.
Yeah,
Outside.
but maybe I'm feeling a bit rebellious and naughty.
Well, maybe I am as well then.
No, you're doing it. You're getting paid. No, don't touch me. Please don't touch me.
Then go that way then,
And
please.
also, you're stood only less than a meter
Go
from
that
me.
way then.
Please respect social
Yeah,
distancing.
okay.
No, but listen,
You want respect amongst both ways, boss.
I just want to have a look around.
And I've just denied.
But
that
listen,
request.
Are you going to physically kick me out? You're going to grab me and touch me?
I can phone the police.
No problem. Phone them. No problem. Tell them Charlie Veitch. I'm just a YouTuber.
Well, why are we making life hard?
I'm not. Honestly, I'm not a bad guy. I'm not going to damage anything. How about if I show you my YouTube channel?
Listen, I'm going to respect your...
Come on, I've showed you my YouTube channel. I've showed you my subscribers. I've showed you my videos. And all I want to do is film from that glass to get the...
No, I can't allow it, boss. Sorry.
No, Charlie, I'm not a boss. I'm just a normal Joe. Normal Joe.
I'm just asking you
I
to
know.
request.
I know, but if you knew anything about me, which you don't, because you've
I
just
don't.
met me, you've just met me.
don't know anything about social media either.
Well, my advice would be avoid it. It's bad for you.
I do.
I deleted my Facebook and Twitter. Never looked back. But now that I'm here, because the colleagues at the gate, I managed to do my Jedi.
Colleagues, they're contractors doing a job for me.
They're contractors at the gate. Because I worked my Jedi mind tricks on them and I'm in.
Yeah.
I need to.
That's not me.
Huh?
That's why I'm asking you to leave.
But I need to get that shot over there of the window. I must.
Can't.
I must. Come on. No, don't, dude. Please respect social distancing. I know you do.
Then you respect what I'm
No,
asking
but
you to
listen,
do.
all I need to do is put my camera against the glass.
No, I can't.
That's all I need to do.
Boss, I'm asking you not to.
I know, but I must. It's, oh God, I'm falling over. Look at that. That's the shot I wanted. That's
Right,
it.
now you got your shot, can you leave?
I can leave now. Yeah. Thank you. Anyway, what's your name?
So if that goes on social media.
No, it
my
doesn't.
boss is
I
leaving.
deleted my social media. Just YouTube.
Well, YouTube or whatever. A lot of people goes on YouTube, I believe.
Anyway, you have been very friendly. What's your name?
Martin.
Martin from Ireland.
Yeah.
Good man. Charlie from Edinburgh. Anyway, let's cut. Disavowal. Oh, let's go from that way. Disavowal. That's better. To people with an engineering mind, you can see where the load and the energy and the weight, it's distributed. But as a non-engineer, I always worry about these bricks here. The 2 or 3 bricks right in the epicenter. Which way are they loaded? Which way does the load bear? What the fuck? How does that bridge stay up, especially with a big heavy freight train going over it? Questions. I had no idea that under the bridge was a massive stagecoach bus depot. Woohoo! 20th century for the win. Let's have a look this way. It's huge! Huge, I tell you. Why are these bricks not falling on my head? But that doesn't mean that I will soon be turning. Da, 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 da. Here in Stockport, you've got the Hat Museum. See it from the train, and obviously the expression "mad as a hatter" comes from the fact that they would use lead in the hat making process. Heavy metals, people touching their fingers, touching the mouth, touching the nose. Next thing you know, boom, you have heavy metal poisoning and you go mad. Bus stands stove. Well, these are like those little bits of skin that hang around your fingernail. Ow, 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 ow. Oh my God, oh. Yeah,